A recent article argues that Tesla isn't Apple, Elon Musk isn't Steve Jobs, and Tesla's vehicles aren't the next iPhone. This sentiment is growing, especially in China, where companies like BYD are showing stronger sales performance relative to Tesla. In this video, I'll share why I agree with the article's headline. Click subscribe to stay updated to more videos on Tesla. Apple's mission is to bring the best user experience to its customers through innovative hardware, software, and services. It's done so splendidly through devices like the Apple Watch, AirPods, iPhones, MacBooks, and Apple TV, devices which are used regularly. Tesla's mission is to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. It's done so by shifting the car industry from ICE to EVs and widening adoption of renewable energy in power generation and storage. In addition, Tesla is advancing the field of autonomous driving and robotics. I believe in a long arc of history, when we look back 100 years from now, Tesla's impact to society will be far more profound than Apple's. Yes, Tesla isn't Apple. Walter Isaacson is an American author who wrote a powerful biography about Steve Jobs, which I recommend reading, and is now writing one about Elon Musk. I admire both leaders in their own ways. Steve Jobs excels at making the small seem big. He pulls out a device from his jeans and says, 1,000 songs in your pocket, and the crowd goes, wow. Elon Musk, on the other hand, excels at making the big seem small. Today, many of us don't stay up late to watch live streams of SpaceX reusable rockets landing. Yet, 8 years and 200 successful launches later, no other country or company on Earth has successfully developed another reusable rocket. What we take for granted today was in the realm of science fiction just 10 years ago. We lost Steve Jobs when he was 56 years old in 2011. In the last 5 years of his life, he launched the iPhone and iPod, leaders in their respective categories to this date. Elon Musk is 51 years old today. If we assume just 5 more years of productive work, the milestones ahead are solving autonomy, rapidly reusable rockets to make humanity a multi-planetary species, and building useful and affordable robots at scale. Yes, Elon Musk isn't Steve Jobs. The article compares Tesla's to BlackBerry, an early pioneering product with a loyal fan base that eventually fades out as competition arrives. While iPhone has a global market share of 20% by units sold, the world's largest car maker, Toyota, only has a global market share of 10%. These seem like different markets, the article argues. And it says that the vehicle industry does not yet have the same network effects that Apple's ecosystem has. I believe this is an area that Tesla is working on by turning the Tesla app into a super app that controls your car, your home, the Tesla shop for commerce, and eventually maybe even a dedicated app store. I also believe that Tesla should introduce family plans, especially in markets like the US and China, where households have multiple Teslas, to strengthen the network effect. The global phone market is 450 billion, while the global car market is 2.9 trillion, 6.5 times larger. That means that even if Tesla only has Toyota's market share, which is 10%, there is still a market that is more than 3 times larger, the iPhone. Yes, Tesla cars aren't the next iPhone. They are bigger. Like Apple before it, Tesla is one of the most shorted stocks in the world, and a lot of media coverage isn't positive. I believe Tesla can learn a few things from Apple, and I'll close with a message from Steve Jobs.
Yes, sir.
Steve, what do we do about the press? I mean, the Wall Street Journal reporters get up in the morning, sell Apple short, and then go write stories about us. And it's clear that it's a perception versus reality problem.
Yeah.
They don't know shit about operating systems. They don't know anything about tools. They don't know what's going on in the future. They don't know that we're building icebergs, and you build them from the bottom up.
Sure. I'm sure that a lot of you have had this experience where you're changing, you're growing as a person, and people tend to treat you like you were 18 months ago. And it's really frustrating sometimes when you're growing up and you're becoming more capable and you've solved, maybe you had some personality quirks you've kind of gotten over, whatever it may be. And people still treat you like you were a year to 18 months ago. It can be very frustrating. Well, it's the same with a company. It's the same with the press. The press is going to have a lag time. And the best thing that we can do about the press is to embrace them, do the best we can to educate them about the strategy, but to keep our eye on the prize. And that is turning out some great products, communicating directly with our customers as best we can, getting the community of people that are going to make this stuff successful like yourselves in the loop so you know everything, and just marching forward one foot in front of the other. And The press will take care of it. It's like the stock price. The press and the stock price will take care of themselves. By the end of this year, it's going to look quite different. And you know, when you get, I mean, I'm like an old man now in this industry, and I've seen the ups and downs, and when you see enough of them, you know that's going to happen. So when you get up in the morning and the press is selling Apple short, go out and buy some shares. You know? That's what I would do. That's what I have done.